MMC, you have touched as part of the Gauteng economy. You want to see a change. What is that you want? What are you bringing on board in terms of regaining this economy and make sure that the rightful people they get what the city has to offer?
So it's Johannesburg, right? It's the biggest contributor to the GDP of the country, 14%, which makes us the single biggest contributor. But it is sliding. It is sliding because we can't account for the revenue that we're getting. And we can't account because most of it is, in informal markets that we are unable to track. So for us, what's important is to bring regulation to the space where we can track every movement of every business that takes place. But in order for us to do that, we've got to enable the space. Yeah. And there are rules and laws that are there. And if we just implement them, it just takes political will to implement them and make sure that we hold the people accountable in the city of Johannesburg. So the first thing, we've got to make it clean. Yeah. You've got to make it safe. And you've got to make it attractive as an investment destination for big business and overseas and international business as well. So that's I think our programs are really looking at making sure that we can make the streets clean, make sure that we've got enough policing across the city, and making sure that it's attractive. But also it works hand in hand with the other departments. When I spoke about getting the basics right, billing must work, water must work, electricity must work, roads must work. Some of these things will take longer. So we want to get the city. We want to be a city that gets the basics right, but working in conjunction with the rest of the other departments. So those are our plans in terms of getting it done.
So with the budget that the city has, is it possible also to empower small businesses?
We can only do skills based on grants, because remember the city makes money out of rates and services collected, and right now we've got an infrastructure backlog, so it's important to do that. But so part of it, we are working with Treasury to try and find a budget for skills development. So it's going to be a combination, not just of a city, but it's a multi sphere of government engagement. That's where we're going to be getting it from.
So lastly, you touched on we're going to overseas trying to get funds. So does it mean that the foreign investment will work hand in hand with South Africans, or foreign investment will strive by themselves?
Look, I mean, we don't know the modalities of the partnerships, but it's like in any foreign direct investment. We've had it in the country. Most of these companies have left, but typically, yes, you want to localize when you invest in an area. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to be following that kind of a process that ensures that we just create that facilitation, and then they can invest.
When you look at the Soweto investment, it seems like there's so many opportunities on that. What is your take on this initiative?
No. I mean, I was one of the architects, together with the chairman of the Soweto Tourism Association, to look into the possibility of establishing a platform and to create the opportunity for people to start understanding how self-sufficiency in terms of homemade and household and self-sustaining and self-sufficient elements can benefit the townships. And I mean, this is a sleeping giant. It's been a sleeping giant for long, and I think we must wake it up.
So what is that you want to see change, especially when it comes to township tourism?
Township tourism can provide revenue income streams for various small, medium, micro entrepreneurs to self-sustain themselves economically and to grow the local economy within the township environment. This creates a climate and an environment where interaction can take place, where the exchange of ideas, the cross-pollination between individuals and desirable entrepreneurs can take place. So this is what the exhibition floor brings, and it can bring instant cash injection. It can, but then It depends on whether your product is right and whether there's a market for your product.
Mr. Mtupeng, please can you elaborate in Soweto Investment Conference? What does that mean? Special for Sowetans.
Right, man. The Soweto Investment Conference is basically a two-day investment facilitation opportunity.
Yes.
Where we'll be focusing on the opportunities that are available for investment in Soweto.
Yes.
Aligning with government, both from a provincial and a national level and a local level. We want to know what's happening. When government is saying we are bringing investment, what are they talking about?
Yes.
But again, what does it mean for the local person? What does it mean for an ordinary person in Soweto?
Yes.
We've heard a lot of people, the president saying, hey, we are bringing so much. But to this date, we still haven't seen the results of those investments. So we are taking responsibility as the community and saying, listen, if you can't do it, we will do it ourselves. And this is what we are doing. We're facilitating investment opportunities for Soweto and its residents. We want to make sure that we develop the community to a point whereby we eradicate unemployment and poverty.
So in terms of funding, because some will ask you, okay, we do have the plans and everything, but the issue here is funding. How do you access those fundings?
So what we are doing as the Soweto Tourism is that we've going under the bandwing of the Soweto Community Investment Trust. Okay. And then the investment trust will facilitate all those opportunities. So if ever you've got a proposal and that's bankable, you let us know, this is my plan, this is what I want to do. Then we will take it to the municipality, or we will take it to Gauteng. You know, there's the Gauteng Economic Development Act, Township Economic Development Act. But also there are also programs that the municipality is actually bringing on. Okay. So we want to make sure that we align. And once we've aligned with those opportunities, we are able to present those opportunities on behalf of the business or on behalf of the entrepreneur.
I just love the concept of the conference. So is it something that you're planning having every year or every 6 months, just to fast track the business and the network?
Yeah, no, what we, as an organization, Soweto Tourism always has these kind of networking opportunities, but this one is specific to investment. Okay. So this one will only be taking place every second year, because we have to talk now and then we have to go out and bring this investment and so forth. Then after that, we take it. 2 years from now, we come back and we give a report to the community and say, this is how far we've come, this is what we've done, these are the strides, these are the challenges, and these are the successes.
So for those who want to invest in Soweto, what is your message to them?
Soweto already has about 4 million people.
Yes.
There's a huge investment opportunity for labor. If ever you're looking for labor, we've got the labor market. If ever you're looking for skills, we've got the skills. Okay. If ever you're looking for money, we've got the money.